In a key development, the Union Cabinet approved the amendments to the Waqf Amendment Bill incorporating changes recommended by the JPC or Joint Parliamentary Committee. The bill will now be tabled for discussion and passage in the second half of the budget session that starts from the 10th of March and ends on the 4th of April. The Cabinet accepted 14 alterations made by the JPC in its meeting on the 19th of February. The Waqf Amendment Bill proposed 44 changes to laws governing central and state Waqf boards. The proposals include nominating non-Muslim and at least 2 women members to a Waqf board. The bill was earlier referred to the JPC in August 2024 after it was first introduced in the Lok Sabha by the Minister of Minority Affairs, Kiran Rijiju. The parliamentary panel adopted the report with a majority vote, while all 10 MPs from opposition parties in the panel objected to it and also moved dissent notes. The Prime Minister-led central government has incorporated most of the changes recommended by the JPC, headed by Jagdambika Pal.
It's a shame because the entire process behind the passage of this bill and these amendments today is completely anti-democratic and authoritarian. First of all, they wanted to push through the bill using their majority in Parliament. Then, when the opposition protested and they had no other go and they set up this JPC, they completely destroyed the democratic procedure of the JPC. It's unheard of that JPC members themselves were not given an opportunity to read such a report, and it was passed. And as far as the amendments are concerned, what were those amendments? Those amendments represented the opinion of the majority of stakeholders who appeared before the JPC. They were not suddenly pulled out of the air. They were amendments reflecting the majority viewpoint of the people who appeared before the JPC. Now they bulldozed all that. And now they've passed those amendments moved by the NDA, which further makes the bill even more sectarian. So, we believe this is not just against the rights of the minority community, which it undoubtedly is. It is also an attack and assault on the parliamentary procedures and protocols, including the functioning of a committee like the JPC. This is not in the interest of parliamentary democracy in our country.
The key amendments to the bill include renaming the Waqf Amendment Bill 2024 with the proposed name Ummeed Bill, that stands for Unified Waqf Management, Empowerment, Efficiency and Development. Other amendments include the state Waqf boards to have 1 member from the Muslim OBC community. It is to safeguard women's inheritance rights and also upload all Waqf property details on a central portal within 6 months. The amendment bill seeks to improve the administration and management of Waqf properties in India. It aims to overcome the shortcomings of the previous Act and enhance the efficiency of the Waqf boards by introducing changes such as renaming the Act, updating the definitions of Waqf, improving the registration process, and increasing the role of technology in managing Waqf records. However, many opposition leaders have expressed their objection to the changes made. The opposition and Muslim organizations opposed the mandatory inclusion of non-Muslims on Waqf boards, which they said was an attempt to interfere with the community's management of its religious properties. The move is perceived as a threat to diversity and a violation of fundamental rights, potentially undermining India's commitment to justice. The groups are of the opinion that the bill's passage would lead to increased governmental control over Waqf properties, which could result in the misuse of these properties for political or personal gain.